quick edition of It's Just Me, hosted by Brent Fox. I'm just gonna go ahead and do a rant. I was very nice and polite earlier as far as, oh hi, I'm Brent Fox and I'm doing a Steelers rant. This is not that. I'm actually just gonna put a little bit more energy into what I'm saying because let's get started. Okay, first and foremost, these trade talks about Coach Tomlin um being needing to be traded and all this other stuff while a playoff game is in the mix. That's ridiculous. That's crazy to me. I don't i don't i don't see how someone would want to even discuss something like that in the midst of the Pittsburgh Steelers getting ready for a playoff game. Um, I don't know whether or not there are some other things at work as far as that goes on, but that's not that's not something that people should be focused on. And I know the media needs a story and all of that, but that to me is crazy. I don't even understand why folks are doing stuff like that. And to be quite honest with you, the reason I cut the comments off was because I needed to go ahead and rant, get this off my chest, and move on about my day. For those viewers that are actually very supportive, shouts out to y'all. I really do appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. Okay. I'm going to do the best I can to still create content under the circumstances, but as of right now, there are some things that I need to kind of get off my chest about my Pittsburgh Steelers, and then I just have to move on from with my day. Um, the other thing is, okay, us Steeler fans, we have champagne problems. We have what we call champagne problems. All right. That just basically means that you have problems that people wish they had, like, oh, for example, oh, we got another playoff appearance, but oh, I guess we're not going to do nothing with it. Meanwhile, you got several other teams wishing that they could actually touch a playoff appearance and would love to have problems like ours. Like the thing about us Steelers fans sometimes is that we are so spoiled by success that we don't appreciate what it took to get there. Okay? Those games that we've actually won this season, excuse me, didn't come easy. Um, Most of the games that we actually won were not blowouts. As a matter of fact, some of the blowouts that we actually had, which were like the Jets and then the Raiders, we started off pretty rough. Okay, to be quite honest with you, the Raiders game started off a little rough. That Jets game definitely started off rough, and we were able to go ahead and stick to the game plan that we actually had, and were able to secure victory. We got some turnovers and made the most out of those particular opportunities. The reason that we are losing is because we are not doing that at this point. Okay. Which is why I have a very low hope of us actually winning this football game. Like, we're not we're not gonna be some we're not gonna actually magically wake up and do the things that we're supposed to be doing when we're supposed to be doing them, and blow out Baltimore. People need to get that out of their mind right now. Uh, Another thing is, if we do small things right against the Ravens, I'd give us a better chance to win, but we can't do that. We are not able to hit people on short routes. Um, Unfortunately, we have receivers. I'm not finna talk around it. I'm not finna talk around it. This is a rant, right? This is a rant. This is what y'all want to see. Okay. As much as I respect George Pickens, um, you can't be dropping passes like that. You are supposed to be one of the best athletes in the entire planet. You claim that you were one of the best, okay, in the NFL, which means you're the best of the best, right? The best of the best don't drop passes like that, brother. And to be quite honest with you, and I understand that Russ is saying that you work hard, it's not showing up on the field as of right now. Now I know that you're just recovering from a hamstring injury, and I want to make sure that I'm sensitive to that. But at the same time, if you spent more energy doing what you're supposed to do rather than going back and forth with some ignorant ass people that's in the stands, and yeah, I'm going there. If you just focused on not going back and forth with some ignorant ass people that really don't know what's going on in them stands, then you would concentrate and catching a bleeping ball, then that would be great. And George, I know that you are a human being and you have feelings, and I want to be sensitive to those feelings. But right now, I'm very frustrated because you are immensely talented. I'm looking at the screen. I'm trying to make sure that I make eye contact through the screen. You are immensely talented, Mr. Pickens. Immensely talented, and and I'm going to use the P word. You have enormous potential to be one of the top receivers in the NFL, but you are not utilizing the opportunities that you are being given. You are not using your God-given talents to capitalize on situations that you could easily win. Not no probably, easily win. Okay? As good as Marlon Humphreys is, I've seen you beat him. Stevens, if he's on you, it should be an automatic W. If they are dumb enough, if the Ravens are dumb enough to put Stevens on you by himself and dare Russ to throw you the damn ball, there should be no damn way that you lose that matchup at all, sir. At all. Okay? At all. You should not lose that matchup at all, sir. At all. Whew. My other thing is, Russ Wilson, you are a great leader, and you seem to be a even greater human being, which I definitely appreciate, sir. From the bottom of my heart, I do. And to be quite honest with you, I would love for the Pittsburgh Steelers to re-sign you based off of your leadership alone, regardless of how you're playing or whatever. Just based off of the principles of leadership that you kind of indoctrinate to your teammates, you're a great fit here. I would love to keep you because we need leadership, especially at that quarterback position, to kind of help stabilize the team. Otherwise, we're going to keep doing these experiments with other quarterbacks, and that's no disrespect to Justin Fields, okay? I would actually love to keep Justin Fields as well, but it's not going to work out that way. We're going to have to either sign Russ or we're going to have to let Russ go and then do something to retain Justin Fields, who again has a lot of potential. Um, just don't think that I just don't think that if we wind up having to do a situation to where we're having to reevaluate the quarterback position, we're going to come out successful or more successful than what we previously were. Um, I just, I just don't have any faith in that for right now. From what's being shown to me at this very moment, I don't have any faith in it. Um, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, Najee Harris, okay? Yeah, a lot of people are like, oh, well, Jalen Warren's the better back, and, we can keep Jalen and we get rid of Najee. And I keep hearing this narrative that, oh, Najee's not all that great, and I think that, with the 17 games, anybody can do that. Let me tell y'all something. 4 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons is not, I repeat, is not something that everybody can do. If it were, then he would be one of 32 running backs doing the same thing. Okay? Najee's best ability is his availability. Okay? He's only missed probably what? I don't even think that has he missed a game? I don't even think he's missed a game. To be quite honest with you, not due to injury or anything like that. I don't think he's missed a game. So with this whole Najee's not all that great, his numbers aren't all that impressive, and if you're gonna harp on his 3.8 or 3.9 yards per carry, let's take a look at the offensive line, shall we? Okay, because unfortunately, we don't have the greatest line as of yet. Now we did actually get Zach Frazier at a great bargain or deal. Um, and for him to be a second rounder and contribute the way that he actually has, that's nothing short of phenomenal. I think he got rookie of the year, if I'm not mistaken, or offensive rookie of the year, if I'm not mistaken. Um, and that's from the team, of course. So shout outs to Zach Frazier. Okay. I do like Mason McCormick too. Mason McCormick is nice, and I think he's a throwback guard, man. He broke his hand and he still wants to play. That's what I'm talking about. So I think with him, Mason McCormick, Troy Fahatanu, who's actually going to come back next season. Uh, Broderick Jones, unfortunately, is too inconsistent. He's a great athlete. I just don't know if he's a great tackle in the NFL. We're still going to need to do something about that left tackle spot. Um, so we're gonna have to figure that out. And as far as left guard goes, Isaac Salmalu, he's actually been pretty good, but he's up there in age, and we're gonna have to figure something out at that left guard spot as well. And I think that what's my boy's name? Um, boy we got from the Bears. Um, Daniels, yeah. Daniels is probably gonna be gone. Our right guard, our original right guard, he's gonna be gone. And Mason McCormick is probably replacing him. But we have some, we still have some questions on the offensive line. All right, and we definitely need to make sure that we get those questions answered. Like we just have to do a lot better. Um, Defensively, we've got pretty good people on every level. Like obviously there's Cam Hayward down front. Um, we have a rising rookie in oh my god. He just oh my goodness. Wilson's first name just escaped me. Peyton Wilson. Peyton Wilson, sorry. We have a rising rookie in Peyton Wilson, who I think is probably going to be a pretty good linebacker once he gets some years under his belt. Patrick Queen has actually done pretty well for himself. Landon Roberts is somebody that we need to make sure that we retain, okay? That's somebody we've got to make sure that we keep around. Um, and of course, on the edges, we have Preston Smith, who is sorely underestimated, who's been a very good contributor here. We also have we also have Alex Highsmith and the legendary TJ Watt. So, I mean, we're pretty good. I'm sorry, secondary. My fault. We got Joey Porter Jr., very physical and gifted cornerback. Um, then we have Dante Jackson, who has 5 interceptions for us, and has shown a pretty good of account of himself. Minka always holds it down, regardless of what the numbers look like. Minka has been our rock. He has been our anchor, quite literally, our anchor. And let's not forget about the efforts of Deshaun Elliott. I think Deshaun Elliott has really helped this secondary tremendously. I think that Minka is able to keep a lid on things because he can trust Deshaun Elliott to kind of hold things down um, on his particular side. So I think that, we have a very good defense and they're solid. But that window is actually closing. Some of these guys are over 30, and then the others are getting close to 30. So before the window for this defense to be good actually slams shut, we need to make sure that we take advantage of it. If we do not, or if we fail to do so, then we I don't know if we'll ever kind of see the success that these Steelers fans are actually wanting for a very long time. All right. Um, Also, just kind of reverting back to the Coach Tomlin talks, I'm gonna end on this. We are extremely spoiled, okay? And it's like I said in my short, some of us are like these spouses, these unappreciative spouses. And I'm not saying this to project or anything else like that. I'm just using this as an example. Some of you are like these unappreciative spouses because this is a relationship. When you are a fan or a supporter of a football team, there's a relationship. So some of y'all are like these very ungrateful spouses that just want something better than what you already have, even though what you have is actually very, very good. You're always looking somewhere else for something. And then when you think that you can just leave that particular relationship and try to go over here where you think the grass is greener, and you F around and find out that it's not, and that there's more to it than what seems to be on the surface, then it's too late. So for these ungrateful Steeler fans, I want y'all to I really want y'all to think about that. Okay? Because when Coach Tomlin leaves, and when Coach Tomlin is actually successful somewhere else, and if he actually wins a Super Bowl being successful somewhere else, and we're on the literal losing end of all of that, I don't want to hear it. Okay? I don't want to hear it. Okay? Some people are not going to be satisfied till they F around and find out, and then it's too daggum late. This is Brent Fox from It's Just Me, hosted by Brent Fox. Despite the rant, nah, screw it. I'm going to just leave it just like that. And just want y'all to think about, I just want y'all to think about how good we got it for right now. Because when it's gone, it's gone. Just like I am. Deuces.